Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. This is a video a lot of people have been waiting for. We're going to be looking at the upcoming toys for Transformers The Last Night. And this always gets a lot of people interested. A lot of people love the movie toys. Might not like the movies, but a lot of people do like the movie toys. I like both. I like the movies and the toys. And collectors everywhere, reviewers, all those guys will be sort of looking at these now. And so we've had the toy fair over the weekend, and with the toy fair has come the official releases. So let's just get into it, just straight away. Let's just get into it. So first up, we have Deluxe Class Bumblebee. Now this is a very unusual thing because we saw a Bumblebee that we thought was going to get released, and it was the Age of Extinction one, and that made a lot of people angry. It was a very lazily done job, and if they were going to try and market that, I'm not too sure how that would have gone down, because a lot of people weren't happy about it. Just recycling a not very good mold, it just seemed very lazy. Well, according to this picture, that's not going to happen. We've got a brand new Bumblebee. It looks like the same standard Bumblebee sort of mold that we know, where where their wheel arches are on their hips and stuff, and we all know it. The legs fold up and around to make the back of the car. The chest all obviously fold up over the head. The arms tuck in underneath, and then you put the door and the roof sort of bring that out and then put the doors on. It looks really good in the picture, and like I said, take all these things with a bit of caution. These are obviously Hasbro official releases, so they are going to be they're going to have some Photoshop done on them, so they're not going to look this cool in person. But I gotta say, I'm looking at this and I'm really digging it. I think the pose is really, really cool, and it's a really cool looking thing. I like the new design. They've kind of nailed the front of the car. They've nailed the whole car, and I'd pick this up. I know a lot of people are sick of Bumblebee toys and figures, but I really like this, and I definitely want to pick this up, I think. So next up, we have Deluxe Class Drift. Now, this is one that I'm very much on the fence about, because the car mode is very nice. I actually when I first saw it, I was really impressed with the car mode. I would get it for the car mode. The problem is, I find the robot mode. Now, the robot mode is the 2014 mold. It's just got new parts on it. A lot of people were wondering whether that would be the case, or it would be a new mold or whatever. It seems like they've just changed the car parts. And granted, like I said, the vehicle mode looks great, but the robot mode for me is the bit that's kind of holding it back, and I really don't know how I feel about it. There's a lot of red plastic. I'm not too sure. I'm really on the fence about Drift. So next up, we have Deluxe Class Slash. Now, Slash was a figure that was released also in 2014 with the Dinobots, and he had a really sort of fluorescent blue, green, and yellow paint job. They've really made it more kind of neutral, if anything. Gave it this really nice sky blue metallic color, and obviously whether it looks like that in person or not will be different, but it looks a lot better, actually. I think the paint actually works a lot better for the figure, and it makes it look less busy. I mean, it's a very busy looking figure anyway, but when you've got all these crazy paint jobs and everything, it doesn't really help it. So I think the paint job really helps it out. The dinosaur mode, it looks a lot better in my opinion than the other one from Age of Extinction. Again, more neutral colours. You got a really cool red eye there. The paint looks pretty good. Like I said, whether in person or not is completely different. Now here we have Strafe. Now again, there's going to be a lot of figures that you've technically already seen. This is Strafe from 2014 again, and I think this was a pretty well received mold. I don't think a lot of people complained about it. Again, they've gone for more neutral, maybe more movie accurate colours. We've got obviously sort of that sky blue again. I think that is a really cool aspect. I really like the colour sky blue, but I think it works well on these figures. We've seen them in the movies. They're very metallic, they're very silver, but they do have hints of colours with them. Strafe definitely had blue. Like, he had a hint of blue to his movie look. I think it works very well, and I think it works really well for the wings in dinosaur mode as well. So next we have the other Dinobot, Slug, and he's got the neutral sky blue colours, but he's also got like this sandy desert colour to him as well. And yeah, I don't know. I was never really sold on the robot mode for Slug. Partly because it just looks all over the place really, but I might pick it up with a better paint job. It does look better in my opinion than the purple version that we got in 2014, but it's not on my sort of to get list at the minute. We've also got if you want to class this as the deluxe, it's Squeaks, and this is more of a scout figure, let's be honest, in terms of size, unless it is just they're not going to do anything to scale. He's got a massive gun. Where does that come from? And he's got like a little workshop as well. He obviously transforms into a Vespa. Yeah, I'm not overly fussed about this figure. I think completionists probably pick it up. Reviewers probably will pick it up. But for me, I'm not too interested in that. Now, I think this is the last deluxe class that we've got is oh no, sorry, the penultimate one is Crosshairs. Now Crosshairs again, if for me, if you wanted a figure that if I can guarantee you don't need to pick up, this is Crosshairs. And I've got the 2014 version, and the only difference I can see is the spoiler on the back of the car mode. That's it. That's it. Apart from that, it's the exact same figure. They might have changed a bit of the paint, but I can't honestly tell you that there's much difference. Enough if you've got the figure enough to make you get this one. You really don't need to, I don't think. Now the last deluxe class is, now this one came out of nowhere. Now this, I have no idea what this is. This is a weird sort of creature. It's like a seahorse crossed with a giraffe. Crossed with a bat, and maybe like a creature from Pitch Black or something. I have no idea what this is. Not too interested in it. Excuse me. To be honest, I wouldn't display this in this mode if it was up to me. Now this Steelbane, this character is called. This looks badass. I really love this design. I don't know if it's going to be in the movie. I don't know if it's going to be anything, but this kind of design screams like a Guardian to me. Really looks really cool. The colours are amazing. The design is just, it's so cool. I really cannot say enough good things about how this looks. And it's definitely one I really want to pick up. I think the sword looks cool. Just the wings on the back, the robot mode, the face, the head sculpt. It all looks like a solid figure, and I think a lot of people are going to be looking out for this one as well. It looks really, really awesome. Now, going into the Voyager class. Now, this had a few surprises, so let's just go from the start. We've got Hound. Now, this was not a surprise. We got a Voyager class Hound with Age of Extinction. This is the new version. He's a little bit slimmer. I've got to say, I do like it. I've seen the in-person pictures, and I think I prefer them. But it's I'd really like to get this one. I think it looks really cool. The robot mode, I don't really care. The vehicle mode, I don't really care too much about. It looks accurate, but it's just kind of all boxy here and there. The robot mode is obviously what we're going to get them for, and it looks really, really nice. It looks like they've done a really nice job with the paint. He's got the medic mark on his head. Some new guns as well. I'm sure you can equip him with the 2014's version of the weapons as well. So yeah, really cool stuff. Now this is the one that I'm so excited for. Scorn. Scorn is getting a Voyager class, and Scorn was a very well received figure from 2014. A lot of people loved the Scorn mold. And they've upped their game. They've put it to a Voyager mode, and look how cool that looks. He's got the 3-pronged spine thing. That dinosaur mode, man. I think I might just display it in that. That just looks so cool. The detail, the scales, the spikes, everything like that. I really like it. My only criticisms are the arms in the robot mode. I wish didn't stick out like they do. But again, they're on ball joints, so I'm sure you can sort of swivel them around, or even just pop them off if you really wanted to. So that's not too bad. And also the paint. I was kind of hoping they maybe go again like the other Dinobots for a more neutral type of thing, with a hint of red. Whereas they've kind of done what they've done with the Deluxe last in 2014, where they've just done all red on it. So not a problem though. I'm still going to get this figure. It looks amazing. I think it is my favourite so far. So the next Voyager we have is Grimlock. Now this is the same Voyager class from 2014, different paint, a bit more silver, bit less chrome, whatever. It looks better, but again, whether or not it translates in person to how it looks in the pictures, I don't know. I'm not too interested about picking it up. It'd be interesting to see if we do get a Leader Class Grimlock down the line. I'd be very interested to see that. But again, not too. It's not on my to get list, to be honest. I'm not wowed yet by the Grimlock figures, and it's a shame because I love his design as well. So the other Voyager class we have is Megatron. Now Megatron is going to be showing up a little bit later, but this is a Voyager class Megatron. He's got a jet mode. Now we're going to be talking about that in a whole different video, but he has a jet mode, and look at that. I mean, that looks like a really cool version of what the Leader class is. Yeah, you guys knew it. It just looks solid. It looks like a solid figure. It looks like the faceplate thing, the tusks that he's got fold forward as well. He's got a nice little fusion cannon on his arm, very accurate to the movie design as well. He looks quite bulky as well. So I'd be very interested to see this in person. I think this is going to be a good alternative if you can't get hold of the Leader class, but this looks still like a solid figure. The next Voyager, actually, we've not got any Voyagers. Let's just get onto the Leader class. It's Megatron. Yes, it's Leader class Megatron, and wow, this is awesome. This is like a highlight for a lot of people. Is a Leader class Megatron. We've not had a Leader class Megatron since Revenge of the Fallen, and this thing looks amazing. I really, 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 and I'm sure a lot of people really want this. Wow, I can't really say too much about it because I'm kind of in awe about it. It's the paint looks good, the face sculpt looks good, the arm cannon. I mean, you can kind of tell how things are going to go. The cockpit and all that's going to obviously be the arm cannon. The legs will sort of fold up underneath in the jet mode. He actually has a bit of kibble though on the back that you can't really see too well in the picture. But I think the wings of the jet mode effectively just fold onto the back, and it's kind of a backpack type kibble type situation, which is a bit disappointing because again, I stress that we've seen innovation in designs. I always go back to the Vehicle from Transformers Prime, where they had an entire roof of a car and the back and the front, and they folded it all up into the legs, and it was beautiful, that figure. So I don't know why they can't do that here. Fold the wings up a bit better, give him less of just a backpack. It's very reminiscent of Jetfire from Revenge of the Fallen, where he just had the entire back of the jet mode on his back. It was just it just didn't look too good. So but overall, I'm very excited about this. If I had to give you guys my picks of figures, I would say pick up, well, for me, the ones that I'll be getting is the Voyager class Hound, the Voyager class Scorn, the Deluxe class Strafe. I'll be getting that. Deluxe Bumblebee. I know a lot of people probably won't. Leader class Megatron for sure. Steelbane, the Deluxe class Steelbane, and maybe the Voyager class Megatron if I can't get the Leader class. So there are my picks. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. What do you think about all of these? We're going to get more down the line as well. This is not just the line. This is just what we're getting at the minute. What do you think? What do you think about all of this? Let me know. What is your favourite? Which ones will you be getting? Which ones do you not like? Which ones do you wish they'd done a better job on? Let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to check them out, actually, the comments, because I'm really interested to see what you guys think about the new figures, because we're all collectors, and it'll be very interesting to see what you guys think of these. So if you like the video, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next video. It'll probably be about Megatron having a jet mode, I'm sure. So I'll see you guys in that video. Have a great day, guys.